Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
So I've started listening to Warrior on Fire again, which is Garrett J. White's podcast. Garrett was really, I will be forever grateful to Garrett and the message that he introduced into our lives, and it's changed our marriage and our family, our businesses, and everything. And he started doing his podcast again, took a break from it for a while. Listened to one, which is a hilarious one. But regardless, it reminded me of this. There was one that was talking about ninja shits. I'm not going to really get into it. However, as in the dark this morning, I was doing this. I thought, I'm picking up dog shit in I'm picking up dog shit in the dark. And I'm like, it's kind of hard to see this shit right now. Am I getting it all? And I was like, man, this would be a good podcast. Picking up dog shit in the dark. So here we are. I have no idea where this is going to go, but, we'll go on this journey here in this ride together, sister. So picking up dog shit in the dark. So I began walking my dogs early morning. It was something that when we moved here to this newer home that I said, hey, I'm going to start doing this thing, and hadn't done it. Just hadn't done it yet for whatever reasons. Didn't want to. Usually because my littlest one was already up and I couldn't take off because my son's or my husband's sleeping and I have to be with him. So it's early freaking morning. But the last week I've started doing this again. And it's been amazing. I'm seeing the sunrise. I'm seeing all sorts of, because we live now across the street from the beach. And so I walk along the beach and do kind of a route which goes up the stairs and loops back around. It's about a 20, maybe 22 minute walk with my dogs. And it's been incredible. Sunset, ducks, heron, little bunny rabbits, often deer that I see. And so I thought about this as I'm like, picking up dog shit in the dark. What is the lesson in this thing? And it made me think of this. It made me think of doing the things that you need to do even when you can't see what you're doing. So doing the things that you know that you need to do. So I know I got to pick up the dog shit. And I'm doing it, and even when nobody sees me, because nobody's there in the park, it's very, very dark. There's nobody around to see me. Like, who's going to really know? But I know the things that I need to do. I know I need to pick up that dog shit in the dark when I can't really see. So I literally got to kind of like feel around with the bag. I'm going, oh, there's a little warm spot. That's a poop. Here's another one. That's a poop. If you've never picked up dog poop in your life, this is probably grossing out right now, but something for you to see in that too. So as I'm picking up this dog poop in the dark, and again, as I'm thinking through this process right now, there are many times in life when you will take action and you have no idea where you're going. You can't see what you're doing, but you are simply doing the things that you need to do that move you closer to getting you what you want. And here's the craziest piece of this. You know how many of you reach out to me and say, well, when I know all the steps, when I know how to do it, then I'll actually do something. I mean, let's take a look at parenting. Now, I know a lot of you listen to the podcast, if not the majority of you, are parents. Even if you're not, this analogy is going to ring true with you, but more so if you're a parent. When you decided you wanted to have kids, did you say, well, once I know how to deal with the toddler age and, waking up all the time at night when they're babies, and then potty training, and then teenage years, and then dealing with bullying, and then I'll become a parent? Or did you go, fuck, let's just become parents and we're going to figure it out? Because this is what I want. I want to be able to raise a child. I want to get all the gifts from that, all the lessons, challenges, as you found out later as you got into parenthood, because that happens. But you didn't wait till you have it all until you had it all figured out. You maybe had some semblance, maybe even not. Some people go into parenthood and never even changed a diaper before. Like, they never babysat. Like, they don't know, and they figure it out as they go along. They are figuratively picking up dog shit in the dark. They're figuring it out as they go along. You don't need to have everything figured out before you take action. That is the excuse that you use for your inaction. That is the lie that you tell yourself to not actually executing on the things that you need to do to get you what you want. Because why? You're afraid. You think you're not worthy. You think you're not ready. You think you're not enough. You think, who am I to want these big things? Picking up dog shit in the dark. People ask me all the time, they're like, how do you like talk about these, like, how do you come up with the things you're going to teach and you write? I go, because my life is my content. I look for the lessons and the experiences and the gifts and everything. Your life system becomes rich with meaning if you decide to do this, because it is a fucking choice. Everybody has challenges. Everybody has tough times. Everybody feels tired sometimes and doesn't feel like it. But if you can really search for the meaning, the message, the lessons in these things, your life will shift. Your life will shift. So here's your more tip for you today. We're going to make this short and sweet because I'm running out of power as I'm driving back from dropping off dogs at daycare and my youngest son at daycare. So where right now are you not figuratively, metaphorically, picking up dog shit in the dark? Where you feel that you've stopped any kind of action because you feel like you have to be able to see everything. You got to be able to see the path. When really, you know deep down inside that it's not going to happen unless you take that first step. You take that first step. You take that first step. As cheesy as this sounds, the path will begin to become revealed to you. You're going to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And it's not going to happen by sitting there waiting to figure it all out. It comes by taking action. So where is it in your life that you are not taking action because you feel that you have to have it all figured out? And I want you to journal that shit down. And here's the second piece of this. What is the one action step you can take today to start picking up that dog shit in the dark, to begin to take action? What is one action you can take in the next 24 hours? Because decisions made swiftly and actions done immediately will create momentum. Not thinking about it, not putting on a to-do list, not saying I'll do it tomorrow. You fucking do it now. So what's one action you can do the next 24 hours, if not even better, now, which will get you moving towards that thing that you were not doing because you think you have to have it all figured out? So these are the kind of questions that I'm really going deep on in a new Facebook group, a free Facebook group that I created called the Women Wanting More Experience. So what you need to do to get into this group, there's over 500 members there now. We're actually, as this podcast comes out, because I'm recording the same day, on September the 1st, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live Q&A. I'm actually going to take 3 women, call in, like literally call on my phone, have them call me on my phone and do a live, like a Q&A with them, to do a live dig deep, to give them feedback on the stuff that's coming up in their life. I've never done anything like this before. And I know that inside this group, it was something exciting that I wanted to do. So once we get up to 525 members, so you can be part of that, then I will set up a date within probably 3 or 4 days after that for this Facebook Live. It'll be 60 minutes, and it's going to be fucking incredible. So go on to Facebook, search under Women Wanting More Experience, and request to be added to the group. So I will talk to the next episode, sister. A life of more is just one step away from you doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosburn.com/newsletter.